People who oversee our local food banks are concerned about the potential impact of President Trump's big, beautiful bill on the hungry in our communities.
Yeah, they're worried that if it passes, it might force them to rely more on food banks already struggling to feed those in need. Here's News Channel 2's Jolene Ferris.
Food banks are bracing for impact from possible passage of President Trump's, quote, big, beautiful bill.
Prior to this legislation, SNAP has always been 100% federally funded in terms of the benefit amounts. What this legislation would do is shift a portion of that cost to the state for the first time ever.
New York State stats would earn it the highest cost-sharing rate. The federal government would still pick up the tab for states with an error payment rate below 6%. There would be 5% cost sharing for a rate of 6 to 8%, 10% cost sharing for 8 to 10%, and 15% cost sharing for a payment error rate of 10% or higher. New York's was 14.09% in 2024.
We know for every one meal that our network provides, SNAP provides 9. So I can't say strongly enough how devastating this will be.
Lair says it could force some who are in need of food to rely more heavily on local food banks.
So we know that anytime that there is a fundamental shift or change to SNAP, we see that translated to our network of community partners. So if there is a cut to SNAP or changes to eligibility or fewer folks are receiving SNAP, if they're still in need of food assistance, then they rely more so on our network of community partners. We can't make up for that.
The bill passed the Senate by 1 vote, with the vice president serving as the tiebreaker. Now the House votes. Oneida County currently has 19,450 SNAP cases with about $7 million in benefits. Jolene Ferris, News Channel 2.